Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day, I'm gonna make.
There we go. Oh my god. I hate like tuning this thing. It's impossible. Anyways, hey guys, Tony the Soy Sauce Assassin. We have two things going on. Let me make sure everything's on and functioning. For those people that noticed, I was testing this whole thing that says you can stream directly to your group, but try 4 times, still doesn't work, right? So I got a few things going on, right? Number one, I want to say thanks for all those people that, you know, wished me a happy birthday. So that was pretty cool. My phone pretty much just kept going yesterday. So not too bad. Thank you. Thank you very much. And, of course, the chat thing is not showing. So, I don't know. You guys can type a few more words and see if that shows up. I did see Hashimoto. I see Steve as well. Let's see. Now, you guys got time, I can set up a chat room. If not, that's fine. I don't know if anybody have time. I just wanted to come up, right? So I got a few choices though. I did plan to have unboxing of the Davidoff Club package tomorrow. I can do it today, but I can do it tomorrow as well. So I have that. If not, I'm just gonna smoke something because I literally spent pretty much the majority of yesterday to drive home. So today I feel like I get to relax and smoke a little. If I'm not gonna smoke anything special, I plan to smoke this, which is another test subject on the engraving. I don't know if you guys can see it, kind of. So I engraved over it. I just wanted to see if it makes any leaks. You know how sometimes like when you have a hole on the surface of the wrapper, it leaks. So that's what I'm gonna test out. Right. So if I'm not smoking any special, I smoke this. And just have a small chat, I guess. You know, I'm good either way. So if you guys want me to set up a meet chat room, let me know. If not, I'm just gonna smoke this. And I just cracked the cap. Of course. It's really soft for some reason, but I think that will. I just need to see if it leaks anyway. So let's light this up. Let's light this up. Okay. Pairing with some coffee today. Yes, my wife bought this cup during our trip to New York. I had a good time over there. Kind of weird. But I did have a good time. We have the meet in Famous Smoke, and that was pretty good. I met Tristan Steinheifer on that trip, so it was different. I always like to meet new members, right? So if they can make it, sure. It's always good. Actually, smokes just fine. Smokes just fine. All right, let's see music, and we talk. We will talk. There we go. Hey, Greg. So yeah, Greg was over there at the meet. Surprisingly, he wear a La Roma orange shirt, and I thought Hashimoto was gonna have a kick on that, but then you know, he actually really wanted me to show a picture of Greg holding the Hashimoto shirt. So he actually really want to do that. I'm in the lounge drinking that old fashioned. Shut up! Shut up! It's not working. I just revert my setting to back to how it was. So yeah, we had a good meal over there. My biggest issue was actually the hotel. Like we just booked a random hotel, and that hotel really sucked. Let me tell you the situation with the hotel. Oh my god. So we booked a hotel. Oh my god, it's not seeing it. In Crown Plaza. It's called HY36. HY36. Now, when we booked the hotel, obviously it was new to us. We've never been there. We want to be somewhere near the middle part of the city rather than Midtown and all that stuff. Because right now, if you go to New York, if you go anywhere in the Garment District and up, it's all weed smokers. It's all weed smokers. It's crazy. So we wanted to be somewhere lower, like not where you know, not so close to those people who smoke. Because I can't stand that smell. I can't. So we booked that place. It's roughly $300 a night, roughly. Which is not too high, not too low, right? So that hotel, when we go in, everything was fine, except first thing we noticed when we go to the bedroom was that there was blood stain on the pillow and some on the bed sheet. Now that could be blood stain or ketchup, but I don't know why would anybody have ketchup stain on the pillow. Right? I can only imagine somebody slept on that pillow, had a zit, blew up, and kind of stained that pillowcase. And you know, blood is hard to wash off. Sometimes they just don't wash off, right? And the person didn't check it, just put it on there. So we complain. Okay. Now we are at 25th floor of a 27th floor building. All right, that's high. Okay, so hey, Quake. So we went on there and then, you know, go about our ways. I went out with my brother. We went to drink for that night. So I didn't notice anything. I came back. I was a little bit tipsy. I was tired. Now I hear banging sound. You know, clunking, banging. Almost sounds like somebody took a stack of books from upstairs and just dropped it to the ground. Okay? And that was constant. But, you know, I had some alcohol in me. I just, you know, I passed out, whatever. And the next day, I went with Brian Ellicott. We went to Famous Smoke. So we spent the majority of the day there. Until we get back. What's funny is, after I get back, rushing back, the dinner was canceled. My brother couldn't make it. So we went out and picked up some, like, you know, small, like, a little bit everything around us. Now take out here, take out there. We brought it back and we eat. And I was starting to think about that sound, that noise. I was like, you know, that noise, I can still hear it. Is somebody moving something upstairs? Because it sounds like it's constant, right? Are they like, you know, doing construction or something like that? By then, it's 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. I had the TV on and stuff like that, trying to kind of cover that sound. Okay, cover that sound. And then, by the time I finished eating, food coma, kind of just had the TV going, kind of passed out a little bit, and that one of the noise just came boom, and that was bad. That was bad. So I got so annoyed, so I recorded the sound and went downstairs and argued about it. You know, that was by the time I went down, it's about midnight. Okay, about midnight. Let's see if I have so this is how it sounds like. It's about to, yeah. So I just like took out my phone and I bring it to recording, just hit the record button and I just wait. And this sound is only 1 minute long and you can hear it just about now. Okay, so it's just banging, right? Banging and stuff like that. So I had it. I went downstairs. I report about it. They sent somebody up. Keep in mind, this is already midnight, all right? 12:20 or something like that. And it was noisy, right? And it continues going. I'm just waiting over there for result. Went downstairs again. The engineer went downstairs. They said that is just how loud the elevator machinery is. It's upstairs, high floor. You're gonna hear it. There's no way around it. I was like, I'm surprised nobody complained about it. Am I the only one that can hear this banging? Like that's random minute. I can just put it up, record any minute, and I'll be able to hear that 3 or 4 times a minute. So I said that's kind of torture. And then they say, well, there's nothing we can do about it. And then at first she said, there's no more room because I'll book. I was like, yeah, I'll book. Bullshit. Right? But I thought about it. I was like, I don't really want to pack up middle of the night in my pajamas and having to move to another room. So I said, you know what? I'll come back tomorrow and see if I can talk to you guys about it because this is not what I pay for. You know, when I pay for something, I expect, you know, a clean, quiet, secure room. Right? So I can sleep. And my wife can sleep. So and then she's like, you sure we can change your room right now? I was like, you expect me to pack up in the middle of the night to move to a different room? You know? And then next day morning, we're up pretty early because, you know, obviously you want to spend the day doing something, not nothing, right? So the next day, we spend the day, go out and do about our things and stuff like that. We came back around 3 or 4 o'clock. I think 3 or 4 o'clock. And I saw a manager there. I was like, hey, you know, I need to talk to you guys about this thing about past 2 days ago, blah, 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 blah. And I say, you know, this be a problem because that's not what I pay for. And then she's like, you know what, Bubble, what were you looking for? I was like, you know, if it's not what I'm paid for, you guys need to find a way to compensate me and find a different room. Right now it's 3 something, not 2. So she's like, okay, that noise, a lot of places gotta hear it, but you know, we'll have somebody that go with you to different rooms to hear. So finally, we went from floor to floor until we find one that literally did not have that sound, and that was on the 16th floor. Okay, so I went down to the 16th floor, and then we listened to it. There's no sound. Okay, fine, we'll move to that room. It's not too late. Go to the front desk. She's like, okay, we're gonna give you 1601, and then next thing you know, the girl right next to her give it to the next person that checked in. And she's, oh my God. And she didn't say anything. And I noticed it, right? And she wrote down 1101. I was like, wait a second. Hold on a second. First, you got to give me 1601. Your colleague gave it away. Now you got to downgrade me to a different floor. That's low floor. And you didn't even talk to me about this? She said, this is why I can give it to you. I was like, okay. So you got to make adjustment, right? So that way, my cost is reflective of low floor because I pay for high floor. Had I know it's not noisy, I wouldn't have paid for high floor. So if you got to put me to a low floor, you got to adjust my cost because I wouldn't have to do that, right? She's like, no, what we got to do is we got to give you $100 for the inconvenience. And we're not going to adjust any price. That doesn't make sense. So you expect me to pay that much money and not get what I paid for because you guys did not pay for it. Did not give me what I expected. Right? And I was pissed. I was like, that's not what I expected. That is not. Because I pay for high floor and that should be quiet. Right? I should have good rest. She's like, did you report about it? I said, I did. It's middle of the freaking night. And I am not gotta change room middle of freaking night. My problem is the noise. It's not clean. And I reported the day of. Alright? The noise, I can't really tell if that's an isolated issue. So I reported the next day. But when I report next day, it's late. I'm not gonna wait in a hotel for you. Right? When I come downstairs, you guys are busy. Check in, check outs. I don't have time to argue with you. But I reported. Alright? She's like, well, you know, we can, this is what we can do. You know, and then after a while of arguing, she said, you have 3 choices. She gave me 3 choices. And that's when I had it. Okay? She said, choice 1 is, we can move you to 1101. You pay the same price and we'll give you $100 back off your bill for your inconvenience. I was like, that's ridiculous. I'm paying $300 a night. You give me $100 back for 3 days. That's you know, that's what, $33 a day. Oh, that's 10% off. I can get 10% off any day on the regular place. I'm paying that much premium to be here. You give me $33 off back. That's retarded for my problem, right? And she said, well, you can do number 2 is you can stay in the same room. We'll give you $100 back, and nothing happened. And then I was like, that's not acceptable either. Then she said the third one is that you can check out right now. All right, okay, I say, okay. You want me to check out right now at 4 o'clock in the afternoon where all people are already checking their hotel? Okay. All right, fine. So I told her, I'm going to go upstairs. I'm going to look for a room. And I'll let you know when I check out because I got to pack anyway. So I went upstairs and I started packing out and I booked another place. Which is literally not even the next block. At the end of the street, turn left. It was there. So we booked that. It was in a Hilton. We come downstairs. I was like, oh yeah, by the way, she said, if you got to check out, you have to leave by 5. That was 4:55. 4:55, she said, you had to leave by 5. I was like, okay, fine, that's fine. We packed super quickly. My wife is all excited. She's like, yeah, I'm a master packer. You know, pack it up, let's go. So we went. We checked out. And that was, and I was like, I was super pissed. I was like, who the hell does that kind of customer service? It's horrible. So we went to the next hotel. It was a lot better. It was actually a lot better because it was Hilton Brain. So I went to the Hilton Brain Hotel. In fact, I didn't have to pay anything for that night. Well, my wife didn't give it to me on the next day. My wife didn't give it to me until the next day. So I was like, I stay in the hotel a lot. So for Hilton's, I got plenty of points to just literally get a room using the point. I didn't have to pay a penny. I just used my points, 40,000 or 30,000 points, and I got a room. And in fact, it was upgraded to high floor. It was 23rd floor. So, in fact, third day I didn't pay anything. They gave me $100 back, but still, in the end, it's not worth it because even for 2 days, they only gave me $100 back out of the $700. $700, they gave me $100 back for my trouble. They should have given me everything back because that's not what I paid for. So I was pretty pissed. So I went to my room. I went to the new room, and it was pretty good. It's tinier than the suite. I mean, obviously, we're just gonna stay there one night anyway. So we just hang out. Next morning we drove out. In fact, we spent the day still in New York, and then we went to shop for stuff, and then we came back. So that took a while. What's really funny is I went to the bookstore, bought 2 magazines for $50. My wife was making fun of me for buying 2 magazines for $50. So yeah, my hotel was bad. I always have that kind of issue. Is that whenever I try to get a hotel that is near what I want to do stuff with, I ended up with a shitty one. You know, because the day before we go into that HY36, we were at Conrad. My wife absolutely loved it. You know, my wife absolutely loved it. You know, it's a premium one, $600 a night. She enjoyed it, right? It's only because she want me to try that HY36 we bought it over there because she want to walk around that area. I said, okay, we book it. And that was horrible. It was horrible. Now, my wife said she didn't even notice the sound until I say, did you hear that? And like, because it bothers me. It didn't bother her because she didn't even hear it. So, but once I mentioned it, she hear it all the time. One of those things. So, you know, I guess, fair warning, going to New York, HY36 is not what you want. I was really pissed. I mean, she like when I talked to her, she said, if you don't like it, you can talk to our general manager or something like that, or regional manager. I was like, sure, let me talk to the regional manager. She said, well, he's not here. You have to talk to him tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm out already. I don't have time to argue with you. Like, they find every other way for you to not be able to talk to somebody. And being really honest, I don't think that is worth it to continue to argue with them. It's just wasting my time, right? So I just like, whatever. I check out. It's fine, right? It's a minor inconvenience. In fact, checking out of there and go to a new hotel was probably faster for them to then they arrange the new things. All right, so I checked out and checked in the new place within 20 minutes. I think within 20 minutes we're all set, right? Within 20 minutes, we already go to the new place and start eating. Not to mention the new hotel give us 2 cookies and 2 bottles of water to go with it. It's great. It's great. So, yeah, we dealt with that. It was okay. Of course, came back feeling really tired. But it was kind of nice because on my way back, I went to pick up the box of that Davidoff Club thing. I'm gonna show you how big that box is. I don't think there's that much stuff in there. They're just using a big box. But here's a monthly subscription thing from Davidoff and how big they send the box, okay? I mean, I will reveal it tomorrow, but Davidoff sent me a box this big. It is quite heavy, though. This is their monthly subscription. This box weighs 7 pounds. 7 pounds. Alright? This is month 1 of Davidoff package. Alright, that's the Davidoff Club. $100 a month. This big. Okay, 7 pounds. £7. And 8. So yeah, I guess it will be a fun unboxing tomorrow because that is a big box. I wonder what they have in there. And what's funny is they already charged me for next month today. Alright? They already charged me for next month today already. I was like, what? They don't even wait till next month. They just charge me now. Holy shit. So I guess I'll also see what next month's gonna be like. I haven't even get to open it and decide whether or not I'm gonna keep going with it. $100 plus tax. So, well, if you really think about it, UPS, 7 pounds, about $10, $15, if not $20 shipping. But that's quite a bit. That's quite a bit. I would think it's like this side. Right? Usually, Davidoff uses this for 3 cigars. So, I would think it's this side. Not 7 pounds. Not 7 pounds. Holy shit. Holy shit. So, I would think Davidoff will send me something like this. But it sent me something like that. That's gigantic. That's gigantic. That's gigantic. So yeah, I'm gonna review that, and so I guess I'll show you what you guys what I bought doing the famous cigar and all that stuff. Well, all that stuff I actually smoked some already, so I don't have that much all that stuff. But I got 1 tray of cigars that I figure I can take out to review from the stuff I bought. I do have to say that Famous Cigar does have pretty good Famous Smoke has pretty good selection and pretty decent prices. And they give me like buy 5 get 1 free or kind of something like that. I don't know if they apply it to every cigar, but they did. So I bought some cigar, and the second round I bought a few more cigars. All right. So let me show you guys what I got. First of them is this. The Out Wednesday Wise Man 5-year anniversary. In a I would call that I don't know. Would you call this a pig? It doesn't have a tail. So would you call this a perfecto? Not sharp enough to be perfecto, but fat enough to be a flying pig, but no tail. Okay. And then I have Norteño. Okay. This is a very normal cigar. I'm pretty sure a lot of people had it. For a while, they were super cheap. But I think something happened to their rebranding. I can't remember what happened, but there was one time where people were getting rid of it. pretty decent cigars. These are pretty decent cigars. Pig factor. Okay. And I have some of these that I haven't smoked before. Obviously, Michael said this Kryptonite is probably gonna kick my ass. The 601 Kryptonite I have not tried before. Right? 601 Kryptonite Robusto. Obviously the green band caught my eyes. It's like I have to get it. It does look very strong to me. I mean, calling Kryptonite probably would kill me. Then I have this CAO Cameroon anniversary thingy. Imperfecto. CAO. Again, that green color caught me. I was like, okay, I'll take a look at it. Here we go. 300 hands, Canadian company, I believe, like that. But I haven't smoked a lot of it. I think so far, I've only smoked probably 3 or 4 300 hands. And this is the Connecticut Corona Gorda. Really, this is just longer. I would think Gorda's fatter, but it's not that fat. And then I bought another of the Elegancia. They actually have it in the stores. So I bought another one over there because last time I smoked it, it was really good. So I bought another one. Okay. And obviously I bought Undercrown 10. I bought 3 of those. My problem is that I remember Val said that he bought Undercrown 10 for his cigars, and he got a box of 10. But when I went over there, Undercrown 10 is in a box of 20. How did that go? I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. And then I bought a bunch of the Romeo y Julieta, however you want to call it. Because they look like they were in a series of something. They have a house of something. So I just bought a bunch of them because I haven't tried any of those before. Yeah. So this says House of Capulet. The wrapping is pretty cool. I don't know why the rest is not. I don't know why this is not. This one says Romeo. Okay, I don't know why this is not paper wrap. Then I have this House of Verona again, not paper wrap. I don't know why. I don't know why. Right. And then I have this Montag. It's still not like the House of Capulet, which is like heavily decked out. I don't know why. So I guess that's what it is then, because it's decked out. It's different. Right? I was like, okay, I'll get that. The rest is nothing special really. I just got some of the A Fuente Exquisite. They're tiny. They're like tiny stuff. So just tiny cigars to kind of, you know, supplement my smoke sometimes. Supplement. Okay. And then I have some minor ones that I found that, you know, I should get. So the Siente Oscuro from Davidoff, which is the new stuff. This is pricey. This is like 44 plus tax. 44 plus tax. So 44 plus tax. So it looked like 60 something dollars because of the 70% tax. Okay, there's a 70% tobacco tax in New York, so it's like $60. Or it's 40 something dollars MSRP. Okay. All right. Then I remember someone was talking about back to back, and I don't have any more back to back, so I bought a back to back, just so that I can smoke a back to back. All right, back to back. And because you guys were asking all the times, like, Tony, what about like the Royal? Like, what about the Royal series? What about Davidoff Royal? So I got a Davidoff Royal. It is not a Solomon, because Davidoff Royal is bad. It's strong, and if you gotta smoke a Solomon, it kills. So now this is the one where I remembered there's a 70% tax in New York. Right? Because this thing is $100, and you add up the taxes, and you realize that there's a $70 tax somewhere. That's how you know there is a 70% tobacco tax. $170. All right, so about one, so that I will do a small review on it, because people always ask, hey, Tony, what about the Davidoff Royal? Oh, no, okay, I'll buy one. I'll show you. We'll smoke it, and then I'll talk about it. Because without a cigar in front of me to talk about it, really, I can't remember every single thing about it. I can remember cigars good or bad, but I can't remember a cigar, like everything about it. So about one, so that we can talk about it. Probably one of the Saturdays or Wednesdays, so I can just talk about nothing. All right. Of course, for the heck of it, they give me Camacho like thing. Yeah. But I don't even know how to open this shit, so yeah, I can't open it. I don't even know how to open this thing. You would think it's a pull top, right? I can't. Oh, here we go. There we go. Some lighters. I mean, not some lighters. Matches. Some matches. So, Camacho matches. That would justify $70 tax, right? No. So that's what I have for lined up. Line up. Now. Here. Alright. So yeah, if you buy an oral in New York, then yeah, you're gonna pay that tax. I mean, that's how I realized the thing was so expensive, because I don't look at the bill, and that day I happened to look at it, and the tax was ridiculous. Okay, so now I didn't know how much exactly, but I did see my big bill, and I was like, how much is the tax in New York again? And that's when they said 70%. That's how I know it's 70%. Alright, that's how much it is. Okay. Let me see if I mean, there's a list of. Hold on, wait a sec. Let me see if I can find it. He said 70. So, oh no, actually no, I'm sorry. I apologize. So, cigars sold in the state of New York will pay a tax of 75%. $75. Now, this was an increase from 28.5%. All right, increase from 28.5% to 75%. Yeah, I was like, WTF. All right, because I usually did not pay a 75% tax on cigars, and all of a sudden, I buy a cigar and it was $170 something, and I was like, what's going on? And I was like, how much was the sales tax again? He's like 70%. I guess it's 75. All right, so it's 75% up from 28.5%. All right. So yeah. That's how much it costs. The Soy Sauce Assassin way. It's scary. It's scary. Yeah, this is why the Journey cigar is also more expensive too. Also more expensive for that reason. All right, so that's the reason. So that's some premium cigars I'll be showing you guys. Showing you guys. I only bought like 3 or 4 cigars, and now 75% tax scared the shit out of me. All right, but that is what we're paying right now. So yeah, I don't think we'll ever have another New York me again. New York me is out of question because New York taxes out of this world now. I don't think anybody should be buying cigars from New York ever from now on because that kind of price is crazy. It's crazy. 74% Cali tax. Hey, you gotta know that even though you're paying 74% Cali tax, California tax MSRP is probably cheaper than the New York tax cigar MSRP. So yeah, you'd probably rather pay Cali tax. That I can totally understand. See, I went out of my way so that I can refuse that cigar for you guys. Oh shit. Yeah, after I hear the 75% increase from 28, I didn't even buy another Oro Blanco. I didn't even buy one. I was like, that would be a bad idea if I buy another one today. I didn't replenish it, the one last week. I mean, not last week, last month. So, yeah, that's New York. That's New York. New York just basically give you less and less reasons to go visit. I mean, I go over there. Now the alcohol is fine. I mean, I went out to drink with my brother. Two of us drinking cost about $160. $160. And that's just like, a few whiskey here and there and something like that. Me and my wife went to have a dinner, bowl of poke, a bowl of ramen, and 1 drink of each. That's $70. That's $70. So yeah, everything kind of went up in price, and I can tell you that restaurant wasn't even a high-end restaurant. It was just a regular restaurant. So we went to like Chinese restaurant will cost us like $50, $60. So the meals are definitely going up. All right, and they just find, I almost feel like they find every reason to make it so that it's not gotta be your next not gonna be your next travel destination. My wife just sent me a message. She said, you have competition. All right, she showed me this thing that says somebody emailed, I don't know, it says, my name is Khalifa Shenmun. I'm a top assassin. An amount has been paid to assassinate you, but there's something about you that is strange, which is the main reason I searched for your email contact. Are you really bad the way I was told? Do you have any reason I should stop your assassination? I wait for your reply. What? WTF? Huh? What the hell? So the scam has gone to that kind of level? Send your email. I'm gonna obsess him. What the hell? My wife just said that's a funny email. Okay. Alright. Something my wife just forwarded to me. I have no idea what that is like really about, but why not? Why not? Khalifa Shemu. I'm sorry, but the only person that I know that has the name Khalifa is not something that I should be talking about on screen. Just saying. Hey, cat. So, you know, I'm smoking the cigar that is engraved. That actually is still smokable. It's not going through. You know, when you have a hole on a leaf, sometimes you can't smoke it. But this one's fine. This one's fine. And if you know what this, if you don't know what this is a test cigar. I use the Scorpion Puma to test the engraving because outside wrappers are pretty much the same. You just have to know what level of laser you're shooting at it. So I use this one. But yeah, I mean that's kind of weird. That is kind of weird. Kind of weird. Oh, you know what's really funny? Today I received a one of those summary from your health insurance paid out, and at first I thought it was a scam because I didn't go to anything that would require a payout from my health insurance company. So there we go. It smells okay. It's just weird, right? No, it's not. So it was $48. I was like, what the hell is this thing $48? I was about to call my insurance companies. I haven't went to do anything that will cost $48, right? Other than like the body check and stuff like that, the annual check, it's not $48. And then I look really closely, right? I look at the bill and look at everything. It says immunization. I was like, okay, could it be? And it says payout day was April 3rd. I was like, oh my god, it's COVID vaccine. You sent me a bill that you paid like 6 months ago now to tell me that you paid for my vaccine? Dude, vaccine was free anyway. It's retarded. What the hell? So the vaccine is $48. Now that I know. Vaccine costs $48. It's so stupid. You sent me like something like 6 months later. Hey, George. Hermanos. So, yeah, $48. Now we know. That's how much it costs. $48. Yeah. My wife has been telling me, it's like, hey, she's like, hey, babe, you gotta know this, medication in the US might be a short supply. You know, if you want to buy a medication now, you should do it now. I was like, you know, I thought the medication in the US are produced in US. Unless it's generic. And generic drugs are usually from Canada. And she's like, that's not the problem. It's drugs. I was like, yeah, the drugs are made in USA. You know, they're not gonna, you know, you think that those companies gotta give other company the secrets to their recipe so that they can make the same thing? That's what generic is, right? And just so long as you use like name brand drug, you should be okay. Then she's like, no, it's the raw material. It's the raw material that you need to make drugs. It's from China. It's like, damn it, everything's from China. Damn it. I ain't gonna give him $350. What? Oh my god, $350. So yeah, yeah. I mean, so yeah, if you want to buy drugs right now, now is the time. Go buy your Advil, go buy your Aleve, go buy your antihistamine. Now is the time because they're about to jack up the price. I know gasoline price went up by a lot. I think one of the gasoline pump that I drove by, premium was $5.30 something cent. $5.30 something. Granted, it was on the highway. $5.30 something cent. That's crazy for gasoline. I don't know if we ever hit $5 the last time we were in recession. I don't think we hit $5. So that's a lot. That's a lot. So I also like to talk about, I think there's like a civil war going on with the Shadow Smoke Legion. Shadow Smoke Legion is having a small civil war. And you're like, what war are we talking about? We're all good with each other. We don't have a problem. The last time I did mention that Texas officially had the most members. Texas officially had most members. I think like 8 or 9 members. I can't remember. And obviously, the members in PA is like, no, we have a lot of members here. And I guess they took on it as a challenge. So so PA is gonna go recruit more members or something. But PA feel like they had the most member, but Texas feel like they have the most members. So which one do we have most member? I don't know. We'll do a tally at the end of the year, which state has the most member. It's either gonna be Texas or PA, because I think those two places had the most member moving around. I don't know. Is it gonna be Texas? Is it gonna be PA? It's a war. You know, they wage war. Scott has waged war against the Texas member that they're gonna have. They gotta recruit member. Right? So, you know, Texas people had to. That's what I say, right? That's what I say. I think Texas had the most members. But obviously, Scott back to different. Scott back to different. He says that we gotta work harder. So Scott obviously want us to host some event in the northeast side as well. So in PA. So I don't know. Right now, currently he say he's gonna go talk to some of the owners and stuff like that. Portray, give them an idea what I'm looking for event over there. So that way, people surrounding PA area can actually go to an event like that. But we set the bar really high on our first event. All right, we set the bar really, really, really high on our first event. So it's gonna be really hard to beat, because here's the thing. Our first event is a 3-day event. Not only is a 3-day event, it's 10 to 2 a.m. event. 10 a.m. to 2 a.m. event. 3 days in a row. Bars, foods, and all that stuff. Plus cigars. It's hard to find a place that will say, hey, we will host you for 3 days. Bars, foods, all the way to 2 a.m. That's really hard to beat. I don't know how you're gonna beat it. Alright? We were in every single store until they kicked us out. We set the bar so high, I don't think anybody want to match it. I don't think anybody. I don't. So, we set the bar so high, I don't even know how we're gonna beat it. Or how to make something that's even remotely the same. Because no place is gonna open until 2 a.m. for you. Okay, granted. I ever think about this, okay. We went to Fine Ash Cigar until they closed and played the Get the Fuck Out music. We literally was there after they finished the song. And we're still there. Alright? And then we went to Cigars Daily. They closed at 6. We left about 7. Okay? So, that's over their time. And we went to Embargo. And we were there until like close. And then we went to Fox Cigar. We were there until they closed, and they no, we're not even he's like, I am not even gonna open an additional half an hour for you guys because Brendan's here. Brendan, get the fuck up. They were at that point. Okay? And then we were at VIP Cigar, and let me get this close for you guys, okay? We literally closed that store. We literally closed that store. Why? That store no longer exists over there, okay? At that place, that's gone. Okay, we literally closed down that store. Alright? And every 4 of the night actually, if you're there for additional night, everybody closed at Brendan. So I don't know how anything could be hosted like that. Like, you literally needed things plus Airbnb. Like, we had to find an Airbnb that has a cigar lounge to get out to work. Like, I can't stress that enough. Like, how we gotta get that to work? How? Like, I realized how high of a bar that we set for the first event. That it's gonna be super hard to match it, all the elements. It's gonna be super hard. I don't know how to do it. So, members in PA, think about this, okay? The bar is super high. Okay. Now, Texas, we might have something to it because, you know, obviously Albert and Martin both have worked in the shop before. So they can probably work something. But, you know, something PA, that's hard. You know, Cigars International, that's gonna be hard. It's gonna be super hard. That place is tiny in a way, right? Everything's cigar. They have enough room for cigar, but not enough room for seats. Now, for the best price cigar shop, I say that we might consider it if they'll open their secret recording room, the VIP room, back to us. But that place probably only fit 10 people. 20 people will be too much in there. Okay? And then, you know, all the other ones. It's hard to fill something like that. While that's happening, let me talk about this, okay? Michael, I can't go to the TPE. I have to cancel that trip. I literally will just have to let that ticket die. It's non-refundable. Yeah. Client has paid for my time for that entire month. Pay a big money, but they paid for my entire month. They're like, I want your time, your focus for the entire month of January. Do not take vacation. I was like, I already paid for ticket. I'm going to places. And then basically he said, I'll make it worthwhile for you. Everything that I can think that's expense, you bill me for it. And I was like, okay. So I can't go to TPE. This guy is making such a good offer that I cannot refuse. So, of course, I bill him for the cigar I will have bought too. So I will building it. I'll be building him for the cigars that I will have bought. No, I call Delta. They say it's non-refundable ticket, so they cannot refund it. But my client also tell me to bill him for that too. Cancel trip. He's gotta pay for it. So I said, okay, fine. Okay. Alright. But hey, maybe when James comes to February, I can book one in February instead. I don't know. We'll find out. So long as it's not like, you know, Valentine's Day or something like that, maybe it will be doable. Okay, if it's not Valentine's Day or something like that. But, you know, it might be something different. I'm like, holy shit. Oh, this client really needed somebody. So, I don't know what's gonna happen. But he needed an entire month. So, I don't know what he's thinking. I can't imagine anything that's so big that you need an entire month of consultation. It's different. I haven't had a customer where it says, I need to book you for an entire month. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be entire month, but he wants me to be on call. If I'm going on vacation, whatever, I can't be on call. I can't be in front of a computer. So he's kind of worried. I guess that's what it is. But, you know, since he said it, I'll bill him for everything. I just keep billing. Every time the phone rings, bill. Every time I think about TPE, I can't go, bill. I gotta keep billing him until he says, you know what, just go. Just go, right? So that would be doable. Unfortunately, can't go that TPE. It's funny because I told my wife about it, and she said, that's probably for the best. Because who knows what kind of trouble you're gonna make over there. I was like, what? I'm not a troublemaker. I mean, Martin definitely made it worse by saying that he met the female version of me today in a car deal. Now, let's be fair, okay? Let's be fair here. Anybody who's buying a BMW paying that kind of price should be able to be caring. Right? you're paying double, if not triple, the price of an average car. Especially now, there's like a $4,000 or $5,000 markup to buy a car right now. You should be able to be caring for that $5,000 markup. Am I being fair? I think that's fair, right? If someone is paying a premium on cars to buy premium luxury cars, that's probably gonna last less than the regular Japanese Honda. You know, because Japanese Honda will last you 100,000 miles, no issue. But BMW, 100,000 miles, you need to pray to God. Right? Mercedes-Benz, 100,000 miles, you better pray twice. So, you know, they should be able to, I would think, become a Karen for hours at a time. They pay the money for them to listen to the bitching. No? I mean, just think of it this way. It's not even bells and whistles. Good night, Greg. It's not even bells and whistles. Think of it this way, okay, George? Think of it this way. BMW, let's just say a regular 1 series or 2 series. Compared to a Civic, it's almost double the price. Right? If you load up to the same thing, it's about double the price. So the bells and whistles are not really there. Okay, they're built different, sure. They're built different, but in reality, that Honda is probably gonna outlast the BMW, and the lifetime expense of that BMW versus that Honda is probably gonna be dramatically different, right? You can own a Honda Civic from beginning to the end of the life. You probably won't be able to buy a BMW with that price. I'm talking about owning that Honda up until 100,000 miles. You still probably will spend less money than buying one BMW brand new. Right? So yeah, you kind of deserve some bitching here and there. Right? I should be able to bitch at BMW all day if I bought a BMW. Mercedes-Benz even worse, right? A standard 3 series of Mercedes-Benz will cost you roughly about $50,000, $60,000. Alright? $50,000, $60,000. And as Honda Civic is what? $16,000, $17,000? The lifetime of your Civic will not go even close to a standard C-Class of Mercedes. Lifetime cost of a Civic, I'm talking about. Lifetime cost. 100,000 miles. Can't even buy half a Mercedes. So, at that price, they deserve to listen to some bitching. That's what they're paying for. Okay? That's what they're paying for. Right? You're paying some premium cost. Right? How much does it cost to change oil for a Honda Civic in a dealer? Right? An entire service at the dealer for a Honda Civic oil change and check out whatever, all that stuff, probably costs you $120. Okay? At the dealer. If you go to any other place to change oil, it costs you like what, $20, $30, $40. Alright? But a Mercedes C-Class standard A service starts at $570. $570. 5 times the cost. Right? So whatever you're not happy, you should be able to go back and say, oh my fucking god! You should be able, you know, they should be entitled. Hey, what's up? Right? You should be entitled to bitch 10 times more, if not 20 times more, as much as a dealer service at Mercedes. Because they're charging you 10, 15 times the cost to change an oil. Right? If you don't believe that how much that costs, you can easily go to any of the Mercedes website, go click on service and click on service A. And literally, that's air filter, wipers, and oil. Sometimes not even wiper. They will tell you wiper's fine. And they still charge you that. Okay? That's how much it costs. $570, and it says starts at. Because anything additional is additional. Okay. You can change 4 brake. Okay, you can change 4 rotors and 4 brake pads on a Honda Civic, all 4 wheel, for about 200 bucks. 200 bucks, your entire car will have brand new brakes. All right, brand new brakes, in and out, except the caliper will be the same, but rotors and brake pad, 200 bucks. All right, to change just the brake pad for a Mercedes Benz is, I think, $300 to $600, depends on them. $600 for just the pad, not a rotor. So yeah, they deserve to be bitched every chance they have. Okay, that's how it works. That's what they should give you perfection. If you didn't give perfection, turn Karen. That's what you pay for. You pay to be able to be a Karen, and they need you to listen. They might not be able to do anything for you, but they're supposed to listen to it. I think that's fair, right? That's fair. Okay, that is, so when Martin says, I just met, a female version of Tony in a BMW, that's what they pay for. That's what, you can expect, right? You're paying premium, you deserve it to be treated like, almost feel like a king. Hey, Glock is not perfection. It's missing a safety. Right? That's what you're like, that's what you pay for. But, just like when I go to Davidoff, I smoke a cigar, I don't like it, I'm gonna bitch it. This cigar sucks. On the contrary, if I go buy a what I smoke? Okay. If I buy a Charter Oak, alright? If I bought a Charter Oak and I found a freaking tree there, it's a $5 cigar. I can't really complain about it. I can talk about it, and that's it. But if I buy a $100 cigar from Davidoff and then with a 75% tax on it, I find even a 1 string of something shit, I'm gonna bitch all day. I'm gonna email Davidoff just for that shit. Alright, that's why you pay for it. We are the safety, but it's here nor there. Quorum, baller move. Right? So, you know what I'm talking. Right? You know what I'm talking. That's what you're doing, right? The difference between luxury and standard are 2 different things. And don't mistake luxury with premium. Luxury and premium are not the same. Alright? Luxury and premium is not the same. Luxury means you overpay for something to feel good. That's luxury. Premium means good quality. Right? Premium cigar don't necessarily have to be costing a luxury price. Right? When you buy a Mercedes Benz, they call it luxury vehicle, luxury car. They don't say premium car. They have premium package, but not premium car. So when you pay something that says luxury, you know you overpay something. And luxury are usually because you overpaid, they're fragile. Okay, they're fragile. A lot of things can go wrong with a slight mistake. For example, if I bought a luxury cigar, right? Even if I got a tight draw, I will say that's a problem. But if I buy a premium cigar, I got a tight draw, I will probably just say that's because it's made material. What about Tesla? What are they? Tesla is a luxury gadget. They don't want you to call it a car. They're not a car dealer. Right? It's like buying a remote car, bigger. It's luxury. Right? They charge you a premium. Right? Here you go. Premium versus luxury. They charge you a premium. High quality price. High quality. Premium. For that luxury vehicle. And that luxury is a technology. You're buying a technology. Alright? You overpay every little thing that's on there. That's why it's luxury. Because you overpay. You pay subscription. You pay to use the vehicle. You pay for like them put it together for you. Like really that thing is nothing but a platform and a shell. Right? That is luxury. So Tesla is a luxury electronics or technology, how everyone. That's why they don't sell in car dealer. There's no negotiation. Price is it. Okay? You don't go to a dealer, right? You just buy them online. Even if you go to their shop, they tell you to order online. Right? You're buying a gadget. That's what Tesla really is. It's a gadget. Now, you're saying, but electric cars are cars. Or they tend to want to separate themselves between cars and electronics. If you go to China, right, you can buy electronic cars or electric cars in a dealer. Every one of them except Tesla. Tesla dealer only does service. So, it really depends what you see, what you're thinking, right? Tesla think they are themselves as a technology company. They don't think themselves like. Do you see Honda go there and make a space shuttle? Not right. You know, they don't deal with rocket science unless you're Tesla, right? So it's luxury, not premium. Their material is definitely not premium material. Their build is definitely not a premium build. So it's luxury. Everything can go wrong in it. Everything can go wrong in it. Right? You buy a luxury car. I have never seen someone buy a luxury car and did not have a problem the first 3 weeks. My voice just got deeper. Right? So, yeah, I mean it really depends how you see it. But I see luxury as overpaying for something for that feel. Right? When you're buying premium stuff, you're buying something of quality, something of great care. That's premium. Okay, better. When you buy something of luxury, you're buying something that is rare, or in a sense, rare market. Okay, so that you get that feeling of luxury. Luxury is a feeling, not necessarily something. You could buy something that is not tangible and still be luxury, right? So the difference between a premium apartment and luxury apartment, premium apartment is gonna feel much better than a luxury apartment. Luxury apartment has the look, but not necessarily premium, right? So that is the difference. That is the difference. So don't ever mistake luxury with premium. All right, you can have premium cigar without paying luxury price, right? But also you can buy luxury premium cigars at $170, right? So put that in perspective, I guess. And I think that's misconception, because people say smoking cigar is a luxury. Smoking cigar is a luxury. Right? How many people would think so? How many of you actually agree when I say the statement, premium to be able to smoke a cigar is a luxury? It's a luxury. being able to smoke cigars. Cigar smoking is a luxury. And I'll tell you it is. It's a luxury. Why? Because you're paying for something that you didn't have to do. You don't have to smoke cigar. You don't. Right? So you're paying more for the feel of doing something better. Right? So that's luxury. And the cigar could be premium cigar or mixed fillers. Mixed filler. Right? So even though it's luxury, it doesn't have to be premium. Right? You can smoke mixed filler, that's not premium. You can smoke long filler, oh now there we go, you got a premium cigar. So smoking cigar is a luxury, and the cigar itself differentiate between mixed filler or premium cigars. Right? So that's a luxury. And people will tell you being able to eat out, go outside, have a restaurant, that's a luxury. Right? Being able to not have to cook at home, that's a luxury. But now you have premium food, luxury food, and standard food. Right? Now what is the difference between standard food, luxury food, and premium food? Let me tell you this, okay? Let's take this very example. Going to down the street, buy a slice of a $1 pizza, that's standard. All right, you enjoy the luxury of being able to eat pizza at $1, right? That's standard. Okay, you go out there, you found this artisan Italian brick oven, where the chef is directly from Italy, and make you this pizza taste just like Italy, right? That is premium. It might cost $2, $3, $4, $5. That's premium. Or you can go to this really big 3-star Michelin restaurant that sells pizza, that give you pizza and then draw the shit out of it and put pineapple on it and charge you $500 for that slice of pizza. Now that is luxury. That is luxury. Alright? You see the difference? Everything can go wrong without luxury, but the premium one you know is good. So when you're looking at luxury, you gotta look at it as a delicate thing. It's a very delicate thing where everything can go wrong. And the reason that you pay so much price on it is so that you can bitch at it. You earn the bragging right to bitch about it. That's luxury. Right? Smoking cigar is a luxury. So I can smoke any cigar and I can say that tastes like shit. That's my luxury. Right? I've done something that's more than usual. So I pay the price to be able to bitch about it. Right? And premium, it just means that thing is good. Pineapple belong. We're not gonna get into the argument. We have went through that many times. We're not gonna get on an argument. But here's the thing: it's your pizza. Put whatever you want on it. Really, you're eating it, right? Just put whatever you want on it. Now that might gross people out. That might, it might be something you like. Do whatever you want with it, right? Just like I'm gonna say soy sauce belongs on a cigar, and then I might enjoy it, but nobody else does. Right? Hey, cowboy. Right? It's just whatever that you're gonna enjoy. Whatever that you gotta enjoy. Right? Try to not to offend people, right? Like, I guess, in a way, right? Like, if somebody go make a Chinese fried rice with strawberry jam, I'll be like, what the hell are you doing? Well, if this person enjoyed it, and that's fine. But just don't do it in front of me, because that kind of grosses me out. You know what I'm saying? So, for some people that really enjoy the authentic taste of Italian pizza, they will get grossed out by pineapple, because it's something that shouldn't have that kind of sweet, sour taste. You put sweet, sour, and taste on it. Sure, it's a good spin. A lot of people love it. I can tell you a lot of women loves pineapple on pizza. I'm more indifferent. I'm okay with just margarita. I actually like it just with, cheese, and you know, basil, right? So just do whatever you feel like. Do whatever you feel like, right? Uh, but it really depends. What is allowed, what's not. I mean, everything has a spin, right? Everything has a spin, right? There's gotta be people who smoke like Cuban cigars, stuff like that, and then you go like flavor infused cigars belongs to cigars, whereas like Cuban cigar smokers, I only smoke Cubans, so anything that's added to the cigar does not belong there, right? That's how you think. It has to do with how you think of it, right? So I guess it matters more to people who like premium product. All right, pineapple on pizza, it's a luxury product. All right, you're paying a lot of money for that few pieces of diced pineapple. That's luxury. Okay, premium, it will be authentic oven, stone oven, pizza with a lot of cheese and not much on it, but it still tastes good. Premium. Start adding crazy stuff on it. Century egg, pineapples, tobacco. Now it's luxury. Get the bracket right. At the same time, you get the right to bitch about it. Right? So. Right? So yeah, I think this episode really kind of distinguished luxury versus premium. What is deep dish pizza? It's more of cheese pot pie, isn't it? No, I mean, I would literally call those deep dish things like flatbread. It's mostly dough. You're eating shitload amount of dough with still thin amount of topping, right? I mean, the deep dish is really just like Chicago kind of thing, right? I mean, it's for people that like to get full over carb. I mean, I've seen I personally, with all the people that I eat pizza with, I actually see more people want to eat thin crust. That's literally just like the thin pad of dough versus deep dish. Most people don't like deep dish, you know. Deep dish is awesome. Good deep dish is like triple the topping, the same amount of crust. But Michael, you know that's not how people really make the deep dish. Have you guys go to Uno's and try to order deep dish pizza? That thing, the dough is like this thick, and then like the topping is like that. I don't know. I mean, in the end, it could just like squeeze into it. But I like thin pizza. I don't like deep dish on it. I like thin pizza. I like it so that I can roll it up and just chew it. Right? My wife does not eat deep dish. She also like those soft, long pizza that don't have a lot of thing on it. She doesn't like what she cannot stand is people put olives on pizza. She does not like those black olives on pizza. She just margarita is fine. Margarita is fine. Sometimes she puts some shrimp on top and more cheese. She'll be like a shrimp scampi pizza. That, garlic, basically. Garlic and butter. Which I think is acceptable items on pizza. So. The toothy crunch is best if it's burnt. Right? You want to put it in the stone oven where like it's so hot where the top gets burned out. But my wife absolutely does not like olive on pizza. I don't care. I will eat whatever, so that doesn't bother me either. That doesn't bother me. So I don't know. Pizza again, luxury, premium, standard. Choose your life. Choose your lifestyle. Right? Choose your lifestyle. And if you choose to be luxury, you can bitch about it. People who go to premium has their way to do it. Like people who does premium stuff has a specific way. Has to be done right. Right? Has to be done right. Like I eat a lot of sushi, right? I eat a lot of sashimi. And to me, I can tell you what premium sashimi is like and luxury sashimi. Luxury sashimi is like giving you a piece of fish with some like caviar on top and charge you $600. When you knew that fish does not cost $600. But premium sashimi, oh my god, fresh, melt in your mouth, it just tastes good. Alright, and it might cost a little more because of how fresh that fish is. And then we have the standard where you go to the market, you go to the, I don't know, the gas station to get your sushi. Now that's standard, right? Premium will be like flying from Japan, but still reasonable price, tastes great. And then we have a luxury that has a slice of tuna, and then put like caviar on top and charge you $600 for that slice. That's luxury, right? And you pay the luxury price, you get to go home and say, I ate that $600 sushi and that tastes like shit. Well, you're entitled to it because you paid the luxury price. So, different between premium and luxury. If anybody knows a politician, go educate them on that. All right, tell them how to distinguish between luxury cigars and premium cigars. All right, know what premium cigar is. Don't give me $12 and above is a premium cigar. That's not how you tell something is premium. That's how you tell something is premium. All right, that's not. It's not by the price. It's by how well put together it is. Right? How much care, how much to the dot of how it's supposed to be done, it is. That's premium. Not how much it costs. How much it costs makes luxury. How much care that you put in something to make it better is premium. Somebody go educate those politicians. Maybe they need to study the difference and learn a little bit concept or whatnot. That's what it is. Right? And also we have standard mixed filter cigars. Anybody can afford $2, $3 cigars. All right. They didn't put a lot of care in it. They roll and then mold it and then send it out. What? Well, what is that? Right? I just want to put it out there so that people can tell what's the difference between luxury, premium, and what is the standard. Okay? Don't lump them together. They're not the same thing. They're not saying a lot of times luxury are worse than premium. Luxury are worse than premium. It's like when you buy a luxury car like Mercedes, why do I have to buy a premium package? Because the car is luxury. But what about in there? It's not premium. So you gotta go buy a premium package to put some good stuff in there. Right? There's premium 1, premium 2. For those people that don't know. When you buy a car, when you buy from Mercedes, there's premium package. Alright. Same idea. Now, I can see why they want to try to ban flavor cigars. That's just for political purpose. You know, it will drag people want to smoke, and people who normally wouldn't like cigar might like it. That I can see. I mean, they try to politically try to say we try to do stuff where it would steer people away from cigars, especially those people who does not like tobacco flavor. So they went with the flavor cigar. That I can see, right? Because technically you're not smoking cigar, you're smoking the flavor, right? It's the same idea, almost the same idea as vaping, right? You're vaping the flavor, you're not vaping the cigar, right? You're vaping the flavor. And when you smoke a flavor cigar, you're really smoking the flavor because you didn't like the cigar. So I can see that point of view. But being really honest, if you're a young kid and you don't smoke, to tell you to spend $5, $10, $15 on a cigar, even if flavored, might be very tough to swallow. Okay? Might be very hard to swallow for those young kids. Okay? Let's be really honest here, okay? You're 18-year-old, right? You're 18 years old. You're in college. You got $20 on your hand. Okay? Let's be very honest. You're in college. You got $20 in your hand. You're 18 years old. What the fuck do you think you're gonna go buy? Are you gonna go buy one cigar? Or are you gonna buy a bag of joints? Politician, think about this. You guys legalize weed and think that your worry is flavored cigars? Think again. If I'm a young kid and I got $20 in my pocket, should I go buy a joint or should I go buy a cigar? Cigar probably will be the last thing you worry about. Alright? I think that's where their brain don't function. Alright? Politicians, your brain does not function if you think that kids are going to choose flavored cigars and pay that premium on it versus a bag of weed. You're out of your mind. You are out of your mind. Okay? You're out of your mind. And in fact, I think that kids who are going to smoke cigars is because someone in their family or something in their life made cigar have a significant stance in their life. Alright, for someone to smoke cigar at a younger age, I feel like it's influenced by something, some event, or some memory of someone in their life. Alright? But you don't need that influence when they say, I'm gonna go and buy a weed. That influence isn't there. That's like, oh, somebody, it's a drug. I'm gonna go try it. It won't kill you. That's what the government should be worried about. If the kids is going to try something, it wouldn't be a luxury premium cigar. Alright? It wouldn't be. Alright? You're taxing the shit out of the cigars? Guess what? Cigar is gonna cost so expensive, I'm gonna go buy weed instead. It's cheaper. I'm gonna share. I can share the joint with my friends, and it will be much more cheaper. And I'm gonna get high for hours. All right. Yeah. Let's take a look. Okay. On average, an eighth of weed costs $30 to $35. On the high-end market, an eighth is nearly $40. Okay, customer in Oregon and Seattle will pay about $23. All right, in Canada, consumer pay about $28. So, like I say, that is something that a teenager can afford. All right? That is something people can afford. Average cost of marijuana. Let's take a look. Didn't even talk about this, but I wanted to make my point here. The different one joint estimated to be 0.66 gram. All right, and the three most expensive states for high quality marijuana are District of Columbia, and that one joint costs you $13.92. $13.92. And the cheapest is in Oregon. $4.91 per joint. $4.91 per joint. You're worried about kids go buy cigars when the cheapest joint is Oregon is $4.91. Really? Get that in your mind. Okay? The average cost of a medium quality joint, which we should find the lowest joint because like the kids are gonna buy the lowest price. Okay? But here's medium quality joints in Mississippi is $3.96. And you in the government is worried about kids go buy cigars? Dude, you're out of your mind. You are out of your mind. To think that kids is gonna choose a $5 to $10 premium cigar when they can buy a joint for $4. Alright? You are out of your mind. Okay? $3, $4. Do you see like homeless people smoking cigars? That's like just like the homeless people are poor, right? Do you see homeless people smoking cigars? No, but I've seen homeless people smoking weed. What does that tell you, government? What does that tell you? That tells you that people is gonna go choose weed over cigar any day of the week. Because cigar is a luxury. Cigar is a lifestyle. It's not something kids just go, hey, I want to do that. I want to go buy a cigar and taste tobacco. That's not how it works. Kids are gonna choose whatever that's cheapest, right? Kids is gonna go drink like a cocktail of Blue Ribbon. Because it's cheap. They're not gonna go, oh, look at that. A Cuba costs like $10. I would like to spend that where I can buy 3 joints out of that money. For 18-year-old. Do you really worry about that? Now, kids under 21 can't even go to a cigar shop. Let's just get that straight, right? But kids don't have to be going to a cigar shop to buy weed. And you're thinking that flavor cigars is the problem out there right now that's making kids smoking. You're out of your mind. You're really out of your mind. Right? Kids at 18-year-old will spend $20 to buy a cigarette. You think they will have problem buying joint? Right? Why do you think majority of people are stuck with cigarette versus cigar? Because cigar could add up quick. Cigar could add up quick. All right. That's not a false statement, right? If you start a cigar in a hobby, cigar collecting, cigar buying could add up, and that's a lot higher than what kids will afford. So I really don't think that's the problem. They need to do their research. Whether like you give a kid $10 and say, now you can go buy whatever you want. I guarantee that cigar will be the last choice. Nobody go like, hey, I want to go smoke cigars. I got $10. Right? I bet if you're in like anywhere in the school campus, like college and stuff like that, they'll be like, hey, I can get for like $10. And they'll be like, really? Let's do it. Party it up. Get everybody over here. We'll share that joint. Come on. You know that's gonna happen. Right? Who do you think is more famous for what they're doing? Snoop Dogg smoking weed? Or Arnold smoking cigars? Which one is more noticeable? Alright, I think like literally if you say, hey, name one thing Snoop Dogg is famous for, everybody will be like, that guy smokes some crazy joint. Right? And if you say, name one thing Arnold's famous for, Terminator, a lot of muscles. They don't go like, Arnold is known for smoking cigars. That never happens. You know that. right? Government is out of their mind, right? This is why I don't see anybody smoking cigars in the street. I'm not gonna walk down 5th Avenue, I'm not walk down 6th Avenue, Madison and Broadway and smell cigars. All I'm gonna smell is weed. All day, every day, any street I walk by, I'm gonna smell weed. And cigar is what they try to tax and worry about. You're out of your mind. Out of your mind. Right? Who agrees with me? Who agrees with me? Am I wrong to say that? Is my interpretation of what's going on wrong? If it is, let me know. Because I really doubt any young kids without any influence in their life or any sort of memory, something like, oh, my grandfather used to smoke cigar or pipe or something like that. It's all like something go, no one talked to me about this. I'm gonna go smoke a cigar. Nada. Alright? Nada. Everybody's gotta go, hey, I got a few bucks. I'm gonna go buy weed. Especially now it's legal. Especially now. Right? No one's gonna go, hey, I got $6. I'm gonna go buy a cigar. No. I have never seen, well, actually, I wouldn't say never. I've seen a few times where at nighttime when I walk by near the street for a cigar shop, I might see people holding cigars. But I have never walked the street of New York and actually smell cigar from for people walking, pedestrians smoking cigars. But always, I'll find people smoking weed. Always. Humidor plus humidification plus cigar plus color plus lighter plus money. Pack of papers and marijuana, one single. Exactly. This is why it's so stupid. It's so stupid. All those. I don't understand why there's no control. Okay, I understand that marijuana is now legal, but why are they not controlling where you can smoke in certain places, just like cigar? Right? You need to smoke in the lounge. You need to smoking where, like, not near anything. People smoking weed, they're smoking everywhere, including the place that has a sign that says "Do not smoke weed here." All right? And people who smoke cigars, lounge in their own home, private spot. Like, who walk around and smoke cigars? It's actually not that easy. You gotta have a cutter. You got a place. It's not that easy. People don't do that. Right? So they're worried about cigars when they should be worried about marijuana. Is out of my mind. Why? All those politicians should be like literally fired to not control marijuana and allow and then try to tax cigar. Marijuana is making you big money, I know. Why do you make me big money? Because a lot of people are using it. A lot of kids are using it. A lot of adults are using it. Right? Not only for medicinal purposes, also for entertainment purposes. Well, there is no medicinal purpose for cigar. Right? Limit that. If you want to smoke marijuana, smoke in your own house, smoke in a lounge, don't smoke in public. Because I can smell it everywhere. It bothers me. I can smell it everywhere. It's everywhere. Like, if you go to New York, you can probably stay in one spot and get high. It's horrible. And how cheap they are. Surprises. Right? Let's see. Massachusetts. Also known as Massachusetts. Median joint of cigars. Median joint of marijuana is $6.59. A high quality joint is $7.93. I think a kids can afford that. I mean, when I say kids, I'm saying anything under 21 because to me, that's half my age, so that's kid. Right? Utah. You restrict cigar sales and all that stuff where in Utah, you can buy a joint for $5.68. WTF? Right? California, where everything gives you cancer. A joint is $4.83. $4.83 in California. That's control. New York City, where there's 75% tobacco tax, but a joint will cost you only $6.30. $6.30. You can buy a freaking ounce of it for $271 in New York. Okay. I don't know how many joints you can make that, but that's probably a box of cigar. At that 75% tax, a box of Casa Cueva will cost you $271. See how ridiculous that is? How ridiculous that is? That's ridiculous. And that information I found it online, okay? It's not like I try to make it up. You know, it's under the substance abuse page. They had an average of price. Okay, you can find the price. Just simply Google it, like honestmarijuana.com or something like that. You can probably find them. Right? You can find these prices. I'm not making it up. I'm not making it up. They're just that cheap. They're just that cheap. Right? So I don't even know what per 8 of weed. It's like 8 dots of weed. So I don't understand it. So I'm just telling you what I read. I don't know how much it takes to make a joint. But they say that a quarter of an ounce can roll 10 joints. A quarter of an ounce can roll 10 joints. That means you can have 10 joints for about $50. Or actually, yeah, $49.97. About $50 you can have 10 joints. And that's about the same price as like a store-bought bundle cigar. Right? And which one do you think kids is gonna go buy? Which one do you think kids are gonna go buy? Don't be stupid, politicians. Don't be stupid. I mean, that's simple. You can simply go out there and ask any kid, and they will tell you. They will tell you. Right? You don't. It's not rocket science. This is not like how do you send us out of space? Blah blah blah. You know. So you tell me. You tell me. Retarded. Anyways, I got to vent. That's great. Venting's good. I hope you guys agree with what I say because I mean it is controversial, but I think what I say is not without merit. I think I'm putting myself in the spot as a young kid. You know how I went through college. We will literally choose the cheapest way to get happy because we have limited amount of money. But here's the thing. Does everybody in college have $20? Probably. So when they have $20, do you think they're gonna go buy a premium cigar? Or do you think they're gonna go buy a bag of joint? Answer's obvious. Don't be idiot, okay? Like all those politicians has go to college sometime. And I do not believe that they don't. I do not believe that they do not know that the obvious choice is gonna. Alright? If you tell me that those politicians, when they're in college and never partied, shut the fuck up. That doesn't happen. Everybody party, okay? So that's what it is. Woo. Woosah, Tony. Woosah. Oh, shit. Ah, shit. Anyways. So that's it for me today. Tomorrow we'll do the unboxing. I literally have so much to talk about today that I didn't have to do unboxing. Thank God. Because I really want to open that box up. I really do. So tomorrow, same bad time, 9 p.m. Eastern time, we'll do the unboxing and see what's there to smoke. So we'll open up that box up and see if there's anything I can smoke. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody. Don't let this get you too much. World is fucked up. And our politician really sometimes has no brain. So, if you know any, just let them know. Just let them know to watch this video. Don't be stupid. Right? Right? Okay? So, have a good night, everybody. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.